Hello everybody. Today I'll be talking about pronouns, the second part of the speech. But please subscribe to my channel in order to watch these informative, knowledgeable and encouraging videos. They are even quite useful and you'll enjoy watching it. So subscribe and press the bell icon to receive the notification of the new videos. So, as we have started pronouns, let's see what are pronouns. So, what are pronouns? Pronouns are used in a place of a noun. So, there is a noun, we're removing it and putting pronoun. That is called a pronoun. They are used to avoid a repetition of noun, which means avoid the repeating of the nouns. Pronouns can be used both in singular and plural forms. Let's see some examples. Shrishti loves drawing. Shrishti is great at drawing. Shrishti got the first in drawing. If you repeat it again, it doesn't sound that good. So, let's see the correct one. Shrishti loves drawing. She is great at it. She got the first in drawing competition. This is correct. She here is the pronoun. Let's move on. Shakti likes to watch TV. Shakti is watching Superman. Shakti is copying the Spider-Man. Here also it's wrong because we are repeating it again and again. So the correct one will be Shakti likes to watch TV. He is watching Superman. He is copying the Spider-Man. He here is the pronoun. Let's see some types of pronoun. The first type of pronoun is relative pronoun. Relative pronoun are used to relate one part of the sentence to another. So there is a sentence, then we are using a linking pronoun and then it connects to one more sentence and then it becomes relative. It becomes a relative. So let's see some examples. That, which, where, when, why, what, whom and whose are the pronouns, relative pronouns. Remember, it's not relative, it's relative. Relative. Okay? Understood? Fine, let's move. Possessive pronouns are used to show ownership. What does show? Ownership. Possessive pronouns are used to show profession or who is owning that particular thing or particular noun. Those are called possessive pronouns. Let's see some examples. Mine, yours, his, hers, theirs, its. Those are called possessive pronouns. Next one is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns are used to refer back to the subject of the sentence. So reflexive pronouns, like they're referring back to the sentence. Like there's one subject. Subject, what it means? Subject means the starting, the person who is taking place. Okay, like Ram is playing, so Ram has the subject. Other things are predicate. So yeah, as we are continuing, subject. So if the subject is he and we are saying does herself, he does himself, then we say he does himself. What he's doing, that he is the subject, but himself is referring back to the subject. He should do it himself. He should himself do it. He should do it himself. So he should do it himself. So himself is referring back to the subject. That he should do that particular task by his own. Okay, that's what is called reflexive pronouns. Let's see some examples. Myself, yourself, herself, himself, oneself, itself, ourselves. Remember, when we say plural pronoun, the selves thing which will be added like compound noun should be plural too. So if we say tooth brushes, it's correct, but if we say toothbrush, it's singular. But if we are telling tooth, if we are saying plural in the like ours plural, right? So selves also will be plural. That is called the plural pronouns. Themselves, yourselves. Okay? These are referring to the plural thing. If we are saying they should do it themselves, then it will be not themselves, we'll say themselves. Okay? Next one, demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are pronouns that are used to point to specific object. Like this is a book, that is a pen, that is a purse, that is a chair, this is a book, that is a light, those are curtains, those are blue curtains. So these are demonstrative pronouns are specifically used to point to something or somebody. So if you want to point to an object like a book, how will you say? That is a book. This is a books. Those are books. Those are books. Like this. Okay? Understood? Let's see some examples. This, that, these, those. These are some examples of demonstrative pronouns. Let's move on. Interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. So they're just simply asked to use questions. And remember one thing. What are interrogative pronouns? This is simple. They're used to ask questions. But what type of questions? WH question. What that means? WH question means the two letters which are W and H. Those are called question, like who, what, when, why, where. These are the some examples of interrogative pronouns and WH questions. Okay? When somebody asks you what are WH question, you can just reply what, why, when, where, and who. Okay? Next one is indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are pronouns that do not refer to any particular person or place, an animal or thing, like a noun basically. So they are things that are not referring to any of the thing, any of the noun. They are just they are just not referring to anything, specially or particularly. Like for example, Ram is doing something. Here Ram is, we are pointing specifically to someone. He is doing something. We are specifically telling someone. But if we say somebody is playing, we are not referring to anybody. We are not referring to a boy. We are not referring to a girl. We are not referring to a person. We are not referring to an animal. But who are we referring? Nobody. So those are called indefinite pronouns. Some examples of indefinite pronouns are someone, somebody, somewhere, something, anyone, anybody, anywhere, anything, no one, nobody, nowhere, everyone, everybody, everywhere, everything, each, none, few, many. Those are the what? What are those? Indefinite pronouns. Next one are personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are simple pronouns, okay? They're just used to substitute proper names, proper nouns. So some examples of personal pronouns are I, you, he, she, we, they, him, her, he, she, us, and them. Next is subject pronouns. Subject pronouns are those that perform the action in a sentence. So some examples of subject pronouns are I did it. So I here is the subject. As I told you, I is the one performing the action, the one doing the action, the one who is the doer. Okay, the one who's the doer. So I, you, we, he, she, it, they, and one are subject pronouns. Okay. Next one, object pronouns. Object pronouns are those who are receiving the action in a sentence, taking that action in a sentence, just like the juice. They're taking out the juice. Those are called object pronouns. So they are teasing. They here is the subject. They here is the subject pronoun. But they are teasing us. Us here is receiving teasing. Means they are receiving the tease given by them, given by they. So those are called object. Means they receive the action. So let's see some examples. Me, us, him, her, them. Those are object pronouns. Let's move on. Now let's see the quick exercise. So what you need to do basically here is that you need to identify the pronouns or the type of pronouns in these sentences. There are 5 sentences in total, and I will be giving 10 seconds, not for each of them, I'll just giving 10 seconds for all of them. Okay, for all of them. What you need to do is that I have a 10 seconds timer. What you need to do is pause the video, just click a screenshot of it, or what you have to do is pause the video, or you can just take a screenshot. And what you need to do is that I'll be going to the next screen like this, playing this timer of 10 seconds, and you need to pause the video after taking a screenshot. You have to pause this video, go to the screenshot, do this, okay? And then you can also do it in the mind, okay? No need to note it down if you don't want to. So I'll be playing this 10 seconds timer. What you have to do is pause the video, okay? I have to pause this video, okay? If you want to know. And then after 10 seconds, giving you the answers. Okay, so let's move on. Let's start. Stop. Now, if you have paused the video, then let's go. Check the answers and let's check how far you've got it right. I'm going home today evening will be personal pronoun or subject pronoun. Her aunt will be vacating next week is a possessive pronoun, because here it's showing the possession of her aunt. That her means that girl is that girl's aunt. Means we're not telling about others, we're telling about somebody, some girl. We're telling about her. So she'll be a possessive pronoun. She's the girl I was talking to you about is personal pronoun. This is a simple pronoun, okay? She. This is the place where I found my missing bag will be a relative pronoun. As you can see, one sentence, that is, this is the place. Now there is a pronoun, relative pronoun, where, and then there's another sentence. Did you do it yourself? Is a personal pronoun. So these are all the answers. So thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you had a great day. So thank you so much for listening to me. Bye.